Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to chat about introducing and using a transitional object, a lovey. These were huge in our home and definitely helped with sleep, so I'm excited to talk about them with you. Number one, the lovey helps the baby transition from being with you to separate into the crib for sleep. What I mean by that is, as you're snuggling and cuddling with your baby before sleep time, you have the lovey with you, and then it's almost like a part of you gets to transition with them into the crib so they can snuggle and cuddle kind of with a part of you for sleep. Number two, this transitional object is a solid sleep cue. So when you give it to your baby, it's gonna cue them that it's time to snuggle, cuddle up, and start to close their eyes. With our girls, we could be anywhere, and we could hand them their lovey, and it was automatic. Their eyes would start to close. They knew it was a big cue for sleep. And next, it can help with partial nighttime wakings. With my daughter Haley, she used to wake up, kind of a partial wake up in the middle of the night. We used to like tiptoe or crawl under the crib so she couldn't see us. And we would like drop the lovey up and over the crib, and we would like peek in and we'd see her snuggling and cuddling with it, and she'd go back to sleep. It was a great way to not have to do a big intervention to help her go back to sleep. The lovey was the key. She'd go back to sleep, snuggle with it, and we could kind of pull it back out so she'd be safe for sleep. Next, introduce the lovey for several weeks. The best way to do this is carry it around everywhere with you and your baby. Put it on you when you're breastfeeding or bottle feeding. Put it in the stroller with them, the car seat. You can even put it down on the ground next to them when they're playing. You're gonna know after these few weeks when your baby is attached to the transitional object, because they're gonna grab their lovey and they're gonna snuggle in with it, most of the time to their face. Then you can use it just for sleep, which brings me to my next nugget. Once the baby is attached, only use the lovey for sleep. This will really help set the boundary so you don't have a toddler dragging their lovey and blanket around everywhere they go and walking into their first day of preschool with it. It just stays in the space for sleep, and it also helps them because let's say you know you're gonna be out for nap time and they're gonna have to take a nap in their stroller. You're gonna put your lovey in your bag, and when it's time to cue them for sleep, pop it out, give it to them in their stroller, and they know the boundary. When they get this, it means sleep, no matter where they are. Number six, choose the right lovey and always have a spare. There are different kinds of fabrics and different sizes for loveys. I don't want you to choose one that's too small because the babies can actually put it in their mouth and they won't be able to breathe. I don't want you to choose one that's too large because they can actually wrap it around their neck and it's not safe for them. So definitely check with your pediatrician to make sure the size is right for your baby. You also get to make a choice on the fabric. There are breathable loveys, which a lot of moms like because then they don't have to worry about the breathing component with their baby and their lovey. Or you can choose like one like this that's really soft and fuzzy, whatever works best for you and your baby. Don't forget to have a spare. We definitely lost our loveys here and there through the years, and trust me, you want a backup because you don't want a baby or a toddler who can't sleep without having their lovey. And finally, use the lovey to help your baby fall asleep, but not allow them to sleep with it through the night. The American Academy of Pediatrics says there should be nothing in the crib until the baby is 12 months old. With our girls, what we did was they loved having this to fall asleep, so we'd give it to them for nap times and bedtime, and then we would watch them very closely on the monitor or in person because their favorite thing to do is to put it over their face. So we had to be very careful. Once they would fall asleep, we'd tiptoe in and pull that lovey out, and then that way we knew they were safe for sleeping. So that's it. Why and how a transitional object can be so helpful for you and your baby. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.